Welcome in, everybody. Today we are covering the case of Rebecca Parks. It's both a heartbreaking and deeply disturbing case. So welcome to Motive.Means.Opportunity, where we're going to not only cover the case, we're going to do a tarot reading after we introduce this case to you to see what the cards say about who had the motive, who had the means, and who had the opportunity to help or instigate or unalive Rebecca Parks' disappearance. So on November 3rd, 2025, 22-year-old Rebecca Park disappeared from Boone Township, Michigan. She was 39 weeks pregnant and just days away from giving birth. In fact, it was said she went into labor the night before, had only dilated 1 centimeter, and the hospital sent her back home. The family members watched her get into a dark-colored vehicle outside her mother's home on South 21 and a half Road. That was the last time anyone saw her alive. Her cell phone was found discarded on a nearby 2-track road. Thankfully, she was found, her body found, in an area that had been previously searched. It seems to be something we run across commonly in the true crime cases here that we follow on Motive.Means.Opportunity. And luckily, she was found, but she was found during a live stream when TikTokers went searching for her. Thank you to the true crime community. 3 weeks later, on November 25th, was when she was discovered by the TikTokers in Manistee National Forest near Cadillac. But here's what takes the case so urgently and so tragically. Her baby was not found with her, and the newborn is still missing. So she disappears November 3rd. She's due to give birth in any day. She's 38 weeks pregnant, so within 2 weeks, presumably on time, which would have placed her at about November 17th. But then she's found 3 weeks later on November 25th with the baby being gone. But it gets even more scary than that. 4 people in her family have been arrested in connection with this case. Her fiancé, Richard Lee Fowler, who faces drug charges. Her own sister, Kimberly Park, has been charged with tampering with evidence and lying to the police. And her biological mother, Courtney Bartholomew, and stepfather, Brad Bartholomew, were just arraigned yesterday on December 1st with charges still pending. So today we're going to go through the details of what happened to Rebecca, and then we're going to pull the cards and explore the motive, means, and opportunity behind this tragic case. And where's the baby? And what the dang else is going on in this case? But first, I want to bring you into this news stream so you can see for yourself a little bit more what I'm talking about.
She got out of the car, turned around, opened the door back up. She's like, "Mom, I'll be back." And she got in the car. They crept up by my truck real slow. And by the time they got to the front of my truck, they took off.
That is what the biological mother of Rebecca Park told Northern Michigan's news leader back on November 11th, a week after Rebecca was reported missing. Now, Courtney Bartholomew and her husband Brad are being held in the Wexford County Jail, awaiting charges likely related to Rebecca's death.
So far, the charges on which they have all been arrested, and the mother and father now are about to be arrested, are not necessarily directly related to her disappearance. So we're looking at another Melody Buzzard situation potentially, where they're just bringing them in under suspicion that they're involved in Rebecca's disappearance. And what can we hold them on? That's what it sounds like to me. Let's listen in.
Both were scheduled to be arraigned this afternoon, but that arraignment was pushed back until tomorrow. Courtney told investigators she was the last person to see Rebecca alive before she disappeared. 9 and 10's Jody Meeson spoke to her, Becca's half-sister Kimberly Park, and her fiancé Richard Fowler, who now all face charges. In tonight's top story, she brings us up to speed on the case as we await some possibly significant developments this week.
Investigators say 22-year-old Rebecca Park disappeared the evening of Monday, November 3rd, from her biological mom's house on South 21.5 Road in Wexford County's Boone Township. At the time, her biological mother, Courtney Bartholomew, said it was after running errands with her.
She's like, Mom, hold up. I got somebody coming. I'm like, what do you mean you got somebody coming? And she's like, I got somebody coming to get me.
Courtney said it was a black car with tinted windows that took Becca, and she could not see who was driving. Park's cell phone was later found near Courtney's house on some 2 tracks. Kimberly Park, Becca's half-sister, said Becca had disappeared before, but usually kept in contact with someone.
I honestly try not to think about what.
So the woman you're looking at right here, Kimberly Park, since this was reported, has now been arrested. Has now been arrested, her half-sister. The woman on the screen. So wild how people can be so deceiving.
Happened. I mean, she's disappeared before, but someone always knew where she was, and it was usually me hiding her out.
Fiancé Richard Failer also said it was unlike Becca not to let someone know where she was. He described the two as inseparable.
Me and her's been together for a little over 2 years.
So this is her fiance, also in jail now, rumored to have been having an affair with her stepsister, who we also just saw on the screen. Both of these two have been arrested and are in jail on unrelated charges, which we'll learn about in the near second, as well as now, as of yesterday, her mother and father. Wild. This case is wild.
And even when she's not around me, she's always in contact with me.
Rebecca's due date was November 18th, and Failer told us he was worried about the well-being of Becca and the baby. The day before she disappeared, she was at the hospital having contractions, dilated 1 centimeter, but the hospital sent her home. Courtney told us she and others were working with the Wexford County Sheriff's Office on the large amount of tips coming in. Rebecca's body was found last Tuesday, several miles behind Courtney's home. Failer and Kimberly Park were arrested last week. Park was charged with filing a false report and tampering with evidence. Failer was arrested on unrelated drug charges, but is being held on a $1 million bond. Now, Courtney and Rebecca's stepfather, Bradley Bartholomew, are in jail, waiting to be charged. It's not clear what role these 4 may have played in
Her, I think it's let me just rewind that. I think they said
are in jail,
stepmom.
waiting to be charged.
Stepmom.
Now, Courtney and Rebecca's stepfather, Bradley Bartholomew, are in jail, waiting to be charged. It's not clear what.
So her mother and stepfather. I don't know if this is her. She also had an adopted mother, so I think this is her biological mother, but I'm not 100% sure.
Role these 4.
Oh yeah, it says biological mother arrested. Biological. So not her stepmother, her biological mother. So this is, beyond disturbing.
May have played in Rebecca's death, and law enforcement is still looking for her baby. Courtney and Brad Bartholomew are scheduled to be arraigned on Tuesday. In Wexford County, Jody Mason, 9 and 10 News.
So they're going to be arraigned today. So we might learn more today about what has happened to Rebecca Park. I mean, this is insane. So I've got another short video here, but I think what I'll do is I'll see if you all are interested in this case, and then we can cover it later. For now, let's just pull the cards and see what the cards have to say about missing Rebecca Park. Let's get at it. What's the motive? What was the means and the opportunity to unalive Rebecca Park and steal her child, her baby, a newborn? Let's go. Hey, everybody. Let's get some cards. What happened to Rebecca Park and the baby? What's going on here? Let's do motive. What was the motive? What was the motive? And then we can get into what was the motive? Something flipped inside here, but I don't see which card flipped over. So let's get back to shuffling. Who had motive? Frozen and preserved. Whoa. Okay. Motive. Frozen and preserved. Let's get the motive here. We've got secret that flipped out, drugs and poison. Okay. Oh, let's get some more preserved evidence is what I'm getting. There's some preserved evidence. I mean, it is November. It is November. Follow the money. Oh, that's not surprising, is it? Let's get another. Let's get another. What happened to Rebecca Park? So yeah, hidden death. This is in reverse. Hidden death. We've got con man and collapse. Yeah, okay. So whoever she got into the car with was a con man. All the money. I feel like I feel like she was going to sell the baby. I don't know. I feel like she was getting in the car, but this doesn't sound right because she has a boyfriend and I mean, wow. Okay, let's keep going. What was the motive, means, and opportunity? Let's pull these into your view here, or put these into your view. We've got con man and collapse. I'm going to get 3 more from this deck, and then we're going to clarify, as we always do. Okay, so this case is going to be solved. This case will be solved. Ego. Okay. What was the motive? Ego. Change of plans. Okay, well, we know that. We know that. So motive. We're still not getting motive. Well, let's see if we can get some more on the motive here. I want another motive, please, Spirit. Let's get the motive. Money seems to be motive. Money. Let's go. I want clarifiers on this motive. That prosperity and blessings. Did somebody think about taking the child from her and selling the child? I mean, is that what was happening? You got prosperity. So the motive, follow the money. Prosperity and blessings. Well, it seems to me that whoever took the baby was intending on selling the baby. I mean, that's kind of what we're getting. It's also November. So it is, in Michigan where she disappeared, very much winter weather. Okay. So it seems to me the drug driven, because you got drugs here, fiance and maybe half sister. That's just what I'm going with now. Everybody's innocent until proven guilty, right? This is just what I'm going with now. But there was a con man who picked her up. I believe this person was conning her into wherever they were taking her, and there was a change of plans. Let's get some clarifier on this con man, please. But I mean, this frozen evidence preserved. Yeah, it's cold in Michigan. There's snow right now, so absolutely, yeah, it was secret, a hidden death, drugs involved, change of plans. Somebody's ego got the better of them. There might have been a fight or something. It's very sad. It's incredibly, incredibly sad here. Okay, 6 of Wands, con man. She tried to run away. When she realized she was being conned, she tried to run away. Let's get some more on who this con man is. Yeah, let's get some more on this con man. A young energy, male energy that left her out alone in the dark, literally left her out in the snow. So there was a con man here she tried to run away from. That's not good. Give me more on this frozen preserved, please. 7 of Swords, backstabbing and betrayal comes out for frozen and preserved. Yeah. Let's get some more on this secret. Hangman, a different view, a different perspective. What's this secret? Give me this secret. Give me more on this secret hangman. Yeah, around babies and kids, different view. This is your recovery. It can be death. It can be resting. It can be hiding the baby. Queen of Pentacles is the female energy here. Secret on planning on hiding the baby. I mean, I'm going to tell you what I'm getting right now. I'm telling you what I'm getting right now. Just my opinion doesn't have to be proven. It doesn't have to be true. But I am really getting that this family betrayed her, drugged her, killed her, and after she gave birth to the baby. It doesn't appear that there's any damage to the baby. They didn't cut the baby out. They allowed her, they took her to give birth to the baby, kept her against her will. She tried to escape. They drugged her, after she went into labor, I'm guessing, and killed her and left her to rot in the woods, which is where she was found in the snow, well, in the season where it's cold anyways. Somebody didn't want her to be independent, to go out on their own. There's a King of Swords here as well. Well, that's the drug connection, the fiance. Let's get some more on this drugs, please, Spirit. Who was this drugs and related to this crime? The Empress, yeah. The mother and another queen. We got queens and kings coming out on the poison here. I don't know if that's mother or stepsister, but wild. Let's keep going. Let's keep going on death. How did she die, Spirit? Let's get some more on how she died. I'm going to pull some clarifiers on this. I mean, how did she die? I got the Hermit. The Hermit. You got the bathtub here. You got the Hermit, the bathtub. A lot of battling and fighting. There's a lot of battling and fighting going on. Did she die from a physical struggle, altercation? I'm just going to get clarifiers. How did Rosa Parks pass away, and where's the baby? I want to know. News is on the way. Okay, so we are going to get it solved because the news is on the way. The police are going to solve this. Spears, heartache over what you no longer have. So, okay. So was this the sister getting jealous that this affair and this fiance were no longer going to be, that her sister was getting the dream life she wanted? There you go. You got fair women, relationship with a fair woman. There's her sister right there. There's her sister right there. The July came out. So perhaps we're going to see this case solved in July because the July is coming out. So, I mean, that's the energy I'm getting, that the sister was jealous. Family Matters comes out. Yeah, the sister was jealous. Bull. Don't back down from opposition or strength. Yeah. So somebody was stubborn. There's the ego. We got the ego. So somebody's big ego in the family, the sister, couldn't let her have her life. Couldn't let her have her life with the fiance and the baby. This is just my intuitive let's get some more clarifiers, but that's just what I'm getting. I mean, it's just wild. Now, what the mother had to do with it, I don't know. Okay, let's get boat. Money, prosperity. Yeah, so they were looking to sell this baby. Does this baby get sold? Let's find out that. Let's get that clarifier now. I'm going to clean these up here, and I'm going to find out where the baby is. But it seems to me that they maybe sold this baby from her and then disposed of her so she could not testify to what they did, which is absolutely horrible. But let's see where the baby is. Let's pause. I'm going to clean this up and come back. Where's the baby? Where is Rosa Parks' baby? Where is Rosa Parks' baby? We've got a hidden devil and demonic. We've got a hidden burial that came out. Did the baby also die? Oh my God, no. We got timeline issues. Where's the baby? And a mind control. Ugh, where is the baby? Where is the baby? Where is the baby? I hope he's not in. Okay, we got trapped. So burial in reverse. I just realized that came up in reverse. So he's not buried, trapped somewhere by an evil demonic person who had mind control issues. There's also timeline issues in this case. Freedom. So we got the freedom card. So I think they're going to solve this case. I really feel like they're going to solve this case. Also wanted to just clarify, because I thought about it when I was clearing up the cards to pull more about where the baby is, that it dawned on me change of plans that maybe originally I'm just talking as potentials that she was going to give the baby up for adoption and changed her mind. But with the arrest of the family, it seems so unlikely that this is not a family related. Okay, so there's something important coming, new job, raise, it's a bag of money, a temporary situation. So the baby is temporarily being housed. We've also got April here and July came out. So, the baby is temporarily being housed. So maybe July will be the arrest of the perpetrators. And in April, they will find this baby, which is still, you know, beware of greed, very far away. Crib. Okay, there you go. Crib. I mean, there you go. I mean, this baby, it looks like this baby is going to be found. Let's get some clarifiers on if I can get the energy on who's got the baby. Who's got the baby? And let's hope that, let me know if you want to continue to follow this case, and let's hope we get justice for baby Park and Rebecca Park. I mean, it's absolutely horrible to be days away. So the hangman means it's going to take a little bit of time, and the police are going to have to look at, the different viewpoints in this case before they can come up with this, resolving the case. But okay, so let's get some clarifiers on who took the baby. I mean, let's get the cards. Spirit, who has the baby? Who has the baby? Let's go. Who has the baby? Where's the baby? Four of Pentacles. Somebody's holding the baby away. This is the son. Yes, somebody has the baby, is concealing the baby. Somebody's concealing. This is your yes card, and it's also the child card. This is a concealment card for me in true crime. Somebody is concealing the baby. We've got hidden childhood friends. We've got hidden, sorry, I keep trying to reverse it for you guys and then getting confused. It's upright. So we've got somebody from her childhood, somebody she's known for a long time who betrayed her. Okay, let's keep going. Somebody she's known for a long time. A young male energy. Young male energy. Somebody she's known for since childhood. 8 of Wands, some communication. The police are going to find some communication. Somebody back from childhood, a male energy, had reached out and communicated with her. Is this the fiance? I'm going to pull my pendulum in a minute. And the stepsister. Is this the stepsister and the fiance? So we've got a collaborative effort, 3 of Pentacles, teamwork. There was a plan in place to do this, teamwork. Let's find out if this is this fiance, the supposed wonderful, loving father to be. Is this the fiance who did this to Rebecca Parks? Yes or no, not to the benefit of my ego. Is this the fiance who did this to Rebecca Parks? Yes or no, not to the benefit of my ego. That's a yes. Is my name Bob? No. Is this the fiance that did this to Rebecca Park? Yes or no, not to the benefit of my ego. Yes. Did the stepsister also conduct this operation in secret? Yes or no, not to the benefit of my ego. Did the stepsister also contribute to the unaliving of Rebecca Park? Yes or no, not to the benefit of my ego. That's a yes. Is my name Bob? Did Rebecca Park's stepsister also take part in the disappearance of Rebecca Park and the baby and the unaliving of Rebecca Park? Yes or no, not to the benefit of my ego. Yes. Is the baby alive? Yes or no, not to the benefit of my ego. Is the baby alive? Yes or no, not to the benefit of my ego. Yes. Is my name Bob? Is the baby still alive? Yes or no, not to the benefit of my ego. Yes. Thank God. Is the mother and the stepfather who have been arraigned, are they involved in the disappearance of Rebecca Park and her unaliving? Yes or no, not to the benefit of my ego. Interesting. We're getting a no on that. Interesting. Will it be shown that they were involved later on? Yes or no, not to the benefit of my ego. No. Interesting. Wow. Well, let's watch and see. Let's watch and see what happens to the Rebecca Park. And if this case, God willing, the baby's alive and they find him, let's pray for justice. I say him. I don't know why him. They pray for the baby. I don't know why I said him. Maybe it was a boy. I don't really know. We haven't heard that anywhere. But let's pray for the fact that they find the baby alive and that they bring justice to Rebecca Park's death as soon as possible. Do all the YouTube things, please, and let me know if you want to follow this case in more detail. Love and light. Thank you for being here.